everyone. So it's going to be a quick video today here where I summarize the Economist, and it's going to be quick because this was actually a pretty light issue and only a few security issues here. As normal, the usual where I break down organization, security issues, and just interesting stuff. First is going to be think tanks. That's actually a link to a spreadsheet where I have a whole bunch of these, over 100 indexed. First security issue, okay, groundswell. This is a report by the World Bank, so they're taking climate change very seriously. I've always said that, if people want this issue to be taken seriously, politicians and organizations are going to have to put their money where their mouth is, and they're doing just that. Scary stuff, though. Talks about migration. Massachusetts gun control. Now, I'm a huge Second Amendment guy, so I know nothing about gun control measures in other states. I live in Michigan. Apparently, Massachusetts is big on gun control, but there's been several loopholes added. Security. Okay, so this is going to seem very, very strange coming from me. There was a near coup against Putin. And as bad as Putin is, we really don't want a coup in Russia because there's nukes at stake. We need to come up with some way that Russia can be both stabilized and Putin can be gone. I know that's a tall order, but like I said, we absolutely do not want those nukes in the hands of some populist leader. Tantalizing tangibles. Okay, so the Herbert Johnson, that's company. They make the Indiana Jones hat, and as recently they've actually, there's a new movie out, I want to say Dial of Destiny, and so their sales have skyrocketed. They're also making the From Russia with Love, that was a Bond movie. They're making the iconic sort of suitcase minus the knife. Another interesting thing is the Economist talked about Nicholas Bloom. He's a labor studies research guy, and what I find very interesting about him is when the pandemic happened, people started to say, oh, there's actually an increase in productivity when people work from home. And I wondered how they came up with this. It seemed to be a number very awful quick, so I didn't trust it, and I should not have. It was that number of something like 18% more efficient or whatever was taken from a research done with Nicholas Bloom and a student, but it was pre-pandemic. And it was basically baking into the cake how an organization that wants to scale can instead work from home than acquire office space. So it's not really applicable to the pandemic, and it was misreported to be so. And they addressed that. And it was in the context of, a lot of people are now saying the remote working era is over, you got to come back into the office.